Alright, so now we're going to go over some more cosmetics. We're going to go over hair mods, tattoo mods, and advanced features for race menu. So for race menu, I'm going to show you guys how to load facial presets and a few other small details. So first we'll start off with hair and tattoos. Let's pull up my thing here. Okay, so um, as you can see, I already got a bunch of tattoo mods that are from um, my previous game. And what we'll do is we'll just pop one of these guys up. Actually, we'll open up the Nexus. Just give me a quick sec here, guys. Nexus. Pull that guy over here. So, OVRLA. So most of the tattoos are under the overlay feature. Just type in overlay and you'll see a bunch of stuff for tattoos. Um, Sun and blah blah blah. So let's see. Let's open up a few of these. Normally these things don't require any requirements other than race menu. So let's see here. Same with this one. Um, race menu. Yeah. So mostly these overlays only require a race menu. We already have that installed. And whenever you're downloading them, um, if there's options for like CBBE or UMP, because we have Touch by Debella installed, always go with the CBBE option. If you don't see a Touch by Debella option, pick CBBE, because Touch by Debella is kind of like an offshoot of CBBE, so it'll still be compatible. So just remember that, or you'll get some weird funky lines and tattoos won't match up in certain parts of the body. But yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. Just check out the ones you like and install them, download them, install them. I have them all here, so we're just going to go through the whole list here and just install them as we go. Confirm, enable, 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 enable. So we got a bunch of tattoos installed. Let's check with the hair mods now. Typically, like I said, we just installed one, two, three, well, 5 mods. So actually, what we'll do is we'll launch the game and make sure that we don't have any crashes. So like I said, the last thing you want to do is install like 15, 20 mods and then your game crash, and now you got to try and play the guessing game on which mod is crashing them. So the least amount of mods you install, the less issues you have with. Sorry, I just had a stroke there. The less issues you will have with trying to figure out which mod is causing your crashes. All right, so we'll continue. All right, so to use tattoos, basically, we'll open up the race menu. So show race menu, and then you'll just go all the way to the very back and go to face paint, foot paint, hand paint, and body paint. So here you press A on the first default one, and you can pick your colors, whichever colors you want to use. Let's just go with black because most tattoos are black. Then you'll press Y if you're using a controller, Xbox controller, and it'll give you your list. And here are your tattoos. Some of them can make like dirt. You can see you can get a whole range of different tattoos. And again, you can change the color on the fly. And then you actually have an option for glow. So if you want your tattoos to glow, you can pick the intensity on which you want them to glow, all that good stuff. And depending on the type of EMB you have will dictate how your glow looks, whether your glows will be super duper bright, barely bright, things like that. And again, you just go in there and light things up if you want. And there you go, look. Glowing tattoos if you want your tattoos to glow. There's tons of different options for for face, hand, and feet. So yeah, just pick what you like, go crazy, and that's for tattoos. Next, we'll install some hairs. So now we know our game's not crashing from tattoos. So now we'll go and install some hair mods. I also have a whole bunch of hair mods. So these hairs have physics. So we have some physics here, KS here, HD or SMP. We'll chuck that up and see if there's any requirements for it other than HDM or H. You know what I mean, SMP. I just had another stroke here. Sorry, guys. So we look at the files here and requirements. We need HDTSMP skim mesh physics. Get off my screen, fly. And race menus. I don't believe we need this. Okay, yeah. No, we do need this. Yeah. This is what we want. So we already have this installed, so we're good. And we already have race menu installed. And we also have SKSE installed. And all these are mods that require this mod to work. So these are all irrelevant. So if you guys have been following my videos step by step, we already have all three of these requirements installed. So we can just go ahead and download the hairs and run them out. Alright, so let me see here. Let me check my other ones here. SSC females. And want to do these are. And this is made by the same mod author, so we won't need any of those neither. Let's just check this guy's stuff out. Here with physics. These are wigs. HDMT skin. So same thing, same requirement, except for we don't need SKSE for this. So we're good to go. We'll run those and install them. Excuse me. And also we'll work on the eyes too. We'll install some eyes as well. So that's installed. That's installed. Info wigs optional. Yeah, you can't go wrong with having the wigs too. CBP, see how we have different body styles? So we have one that'll actually work better with the Touched by Debella body. So we'll click that because that's what we're using. And then the hair pack for this. So there's our hairs. We'll go with our eyes now. So I got a whole bunch of eye mods. Typically, I don't think I've ever seen eye mods that require anything other than race menu. But we'll take a quick peek at one just in case. But I'm pretty sure the only requirement is race menu for this. Special edition requirements. Oh, it doesn't even have any requirements, but basically you need race menu to be able to change your eyes. So, yeah. We'll install all these bad boys, and these are a lot of eyes. We're going to get about like 400 or 500 different types of eyes with all these mods. So if you guys want to take just a quick jot at this list here, and if you're interested in downloading them, they're pretty good eyes. Thank you. Alright, so we now have our eyes and our hairs installed. We will launch the game again. um, and see how it runs. Alright, let us continue. Alright, so show race menu. And again, we will don't worry about the face. We're going to load some new faces in later, so this character's plain looking bland face will change. But we'll start off with the eyes. So as you can see, we've got a lot of, holy smokes. So we've got 870 different types of eyes we can use. All kinds of different ones, from really cool spell looking eyes to normal eyes to glowing eyes. Yeah, they can go on forever. Different colors, separate colors. So our eye mods are working. We'll check out the hairs. So as you can see, we have a lot of hairs. We've got 1,010 different hairstyles, and probably maybe 20 or 30 of them are just from Skyrim themselves. So we still got a lot from the mods. And as you can see when I'm switching hairs, if you look at the very right bottom right corner here, you're going to see the name of the hair pack, and you're going to notice that it says SMP. The hairs that say SMPs next to them are the hairs with physics. Now if we go further down the list, now you can see KS Hairdos ESP. Those hairs don't have physics, so they'll be static. They won't move as you move or any of that stuff. Now they don't show up as, they won't show movement while you're in race menu when you're using a hair with physics, but I'll show you guys how they work when we, let me find a nice here. So this here has SMP physics. We already checked out the eyes. Yeah, so quit. See, as you can see, the hairs have physics. Now move. Go up in the air as you jump. All that good stuff. Yeah. So that's it for cosmetics, really. And then next we'll move on to advanced features with race menus, such as loading other players' presets for facial, like for their faces and all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll start with that.